Keep them calves away from
Bro,
me,
wait till you see the playback.
so I can have some clarity.
You missed all of it. You missed all of it.
You did like a
lot. I did a lot.
Oh damn! Damn.
You're gonna be like, you're gonna call me. I know you're gonna.
I might.
Yo, Jaybo be calling me like, bro, I never even caught like that. Look, I shoot out jokes and he don't catch them right away. And then when he's rewatching the episode, editing, yo, he's calling me all the time, just fucking dying. Like, bro, I didn't even see that.
Damn, I always thought, I don't know.
It's all good because you in it. Because you in it. You in it.
Yeah, I be trying to work on it. You already know. Hey, look, man. The Ugly Pod, we already here. It's your boy Jaybo. You already know. We've been going a little viral-ish on IG, on social.
We've been working on it, yeah.
Thank everybody for tuning in, watching the clips, commenting on everything. No matter how much hate you have for James, the James Hive always comes through. Don't worry about it.
I'm good.
He's untouchable. The James Hive is alive and strong.
I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone.
You already know. To my left, we got Big Eater Supreme. You already know. The singer extraordinaire. He got a girl on a first date. Girl, if you go on a first date with James, in the alternate universe, of course, because I don't want no problems. But if you go to a first date with James and he says karaoke, you gonna drop the panties that night. Ooh. I already know.
Oh,
I never seen no shit like that. As soon as you start singing, like girls start looking at James like, like you already know. I don't. You already know. That's peace.
I believe in people like you.
Ooh. As soon as you tell them that, like, damn. That's why you got to bring them to a spot close by to your crib.
Ooh. Strategery.
So if the karaoke spot is like a few minutes, you sing, you put the notes on her, and then you put the note on her. On her forehead. Damn. Yeah, that's an old man.
Yeah. Where'd that come from? Waking up the vocals, bro. Oh boy.
Yeah, shit, man. Yeah. Speaking of, that laugh was crazy.
That was crazy.
I never heard no shit like that from James.
Didn't either.
Speaking of, we're gonna jump right into it. We already know. We want to start it off with some fun. We do got a bunch of topics on the board, but we want to start off with some fun. We was talking earlier about verbal vibe killers during sex, during the session. Is there anything that, how about this? Verbal vibe killers with me, I'm going to start with some fun. I wouldn't say it was a vibe killer, but like the wildest thing I ever said during the session is like after I finished, and it was a strong one.
Oh.
After I finished, I just out the blue randomly, like in Jaybo fashion, just said, nut power.
What? What?
The girl, shorty.
Nut power.
Shorty started laughing. I'm not going to hold you because it's on track.
Then it went over well.
No, it tracked because of, me being on so playful. I'm like, nut power.
How did you even get that out?
Free off the top.
Be busting and you can talk?
After. Because it was strong. I was like, oh.
Because you try to say that shit during, it ain't happen.
Nah, during. Yeah, basically, that's how I would it. But strategically, I waited till the last. And I was like, oh, no power.
Like a Power Ranger in the house over here.
You already know.
Salute.
Do you have any fun ones? Because a serious one is serious, okay?
I know.
How about this?
Oops. No, not joking.
A girl once told me, this is early on, like, it's probably like the first actual girlfriend I had in my life. She told me the second time we did our thing to finish inside. She told me to come inside.
Wait. Okay.
And I was like, that was a vibe killer for me. Because I was 17.
Because you think about babies.
Yeah. That was a big time vibe killer. And then I didn't. But the next time, same old script. But because she knew the playbook, she knew that I was gonna. She leg locked me.
Oh no!
Right before I was about to. A lot of girls might know this, depending on how experienced they are. But like, a dude is very extremely vulnerable when they're about to start. When they're about to like I'm telling you, like maybe 2 seconds before they start, extremely like you kind of just let go. She waited until, and I've always been the type to announce it. So when I announced it, she put the figure 4 leg lock on me.
What do you say? I am arriving.
No, it's a fly. I mean,
I'm on my way. I'm almost there. I have arrived.
Yeah, basically. But I've always announced it.
That leg lock is cruel.
I never, dog. Shit, that's crazy.
I never had nothing like that happen to me. That's crazy, bro.
I don't even know. Your boy's been ugly gang since a minute. Okay,
man,
since a teen.
You've been taking risks.
Well, 17, so I really didn't know no better. I mean, I did because sex ed and shit like that, but like, I was still 17, gang.
Yeah, you're young. You know? Trying to get yours. You were navigating the water.
If it was like I wouldn't say a rando, but if it was a girl I have no ties with.
Did she get knocked up? She did.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a whole story in of itself. Like, I don't want to serious this out.
Is that your current? Is your baby now, or did she?
Well, she's my oldest daughter's mother.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to serious this out or anything, but do you have any verbal vibe killers? Anybody say anything to you?
God, I don't. Nah.
What's typically the there's nothing that's been said, gang. It's like either a turn off or it's like, oh, we here with this systematic shit, like.
Oh my God.
We
like go in the ear and go.
Like they think it's fly shit, but
yeah,
like
it's not hitting.
Not until recently. I had a talker, and she smoked that.
She was good.
Smoked it. I don't know why girls. I mean,
unprompted too, right? Like she.
Yeah. Like you could tell that's just her bag.
That's what's real. Yeah. That's dope.
Motherfuckers who's been they know it's not you. That's just what they do.
Right. When you don't have to tell them to go,
well,
they just do.
Because it's what they do with everyone.
I mean, but still.
Right. But the shit it was fly shit, bro. Like she was I don't want to give away the sauce, but like, she was
getting you locked in.
The first time I went over, dog, man.
Bro. Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, damn. Salute to Shorty, man.
Yeah. Good job.
She don't watch, but salute to Shorty. I can hear all her shit out, but we don't do that. I mean, okay. Well, I mean, I guess at this point, since we want to address, we're in June. This is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. We're at the end of June. We do want to discuss the importance of that. And one of the topics that my mans came up with is why men struggle to open up emotionally. You want to start that off?
Oh, okay.
Why do you think that is, man?
The consensus I've been getting off of social media and stuff is basically because we get punished for sharing. It's either we get, if we're sharing to our woman, our lady, it's either used against us later on, or in that moment, instead of being received, we're either like made fun of for sharing, or it's taken as an insult where we're just trying to share our innermost thoughts. You know? It like backfires. And then you feel like shit because now you're in conflict with your lady when you were saying it to kind of like find a higher connection.
I think throughout my life I only had one girl that did that. But like that's a small sample size, like in the grand scheme of things. Very micro to the macro type of thing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like men struggle to open up emotionally amongst each other?
No. I mean, it depends on the men's group, right? Like, so Generally, no, but we do it differently. Like I could sit and have a talk with you, like, yo, I'm going through this shit, blah 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 blah, and you're not gonna turn to me and be like, oh, you on some bitch shit. You know what I mean? Generally, a guy who reacts like that with another man when the guy's actually trying to be on, like, unless he's on some real bitch shit, you know, where he's getting taken advantage of, and you're like, yo, bro, snap the fuck out of it. Generally, if a guy reacts like that when you're trying to share shit, that guy is either not mature enough or there's something going on with him that's not, you know what I mean? If he's like, oh, that's some bitch shit, you gotta be a thug, you all fucked up. You ain't mature enough, you're still young.
I always find it, I always had a struggle with opening up with other vets, especially in the Army, but other vets would be like, you know, it's either, you gotta be on one speed. You just gotta toughen up, get through it, toughen up.
Because that's what you guys are trained for.
But it's like,
suck it up and go.
Not every situation calls for that.
Pause.
Yeah, hey, yo.
No, not every situation. You're right.
So it's like, I get it. Yo, man, I'm fucking getting divorced. I'm getting a divorce from my wife. Like, oh, fuck that bitch. Like, usually how that goes.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't even get to how I feel about this.
Right.
You're like, nah, man, that's not what we need in the moment.
That's not the point. Right.
Just listen to your battle buddy, man. Like, yo, no bullshit.
That's it.
Your battle's going through something. That type of energy is not for this. Correct. If I was like, yo, I'm in the gym. Oh my God, I can't lift this weight. Cool. But not some life shit.
Like, yeah. If you're pushing weights, it's like, just don't bitch out, push that shit.
Yeah, like motivation.
But if in that situation, yeah. I'd be like, so what are you thinking? Like, what's your next step? Like, what's your plan?
Right, like on some real life shit.
What do you need? Do you need anything from me? Like, how can I help you?
Yeah, like real life shit. Yo, going through a divorce, a separation, or a breakup, getting fired from a job, financial struggles and things like that. Cool. Like, I get it. There's a time and a place, but first listen to them.
Yeah.
And help them back up.
Absolutely.
Do you think women have that capability?
Do they?
Of listening and picking them back up. Come on, Purple.
I'm going to say to a certain extent. If you do it too much, then it backfires on you. And now they look at you like if you're not as strong as they perceived you to be. Right? I might catch hell for this, but I do believe that women build a certain caricature of you in their mind that's not equal to who you are in real life. Because they kind of pedestalize you when they're into you. Like if you're this invulnerable, like superhero type person. Like you're not supposed to get frustrated. You're not supposed to get mad. You're not supposed to get stressed. You're not supposed to, you know what I'm saying? So when you say these things or share this with your lady, some women can take it, but to a certain point, because after that, they're going to start thinking that you're just weak. You know what I mean? And then they're not going to understand. Like you go to your boy and you've had the conversation 4 or 5 times. He's still going to be like, bro, so what are we doing? Like what do you want to do? Like, it's never you a bit, unless you're truly like not really trying to fix your situation or you're not really putting any thought into it. Then at that point, you're like, yo, bro, you just doing it to yourself at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's been a situations like that. Well, aside from just opening up emotionally, I've been in a couple instances where, the guy I mentioned this on a previous pod, where women's idea of you, like they don't take into consideration, like they don't accept you for who you are. No. They only accept you for who you can be.
Correct.
And that's crazy.
That's perfect.
That's not the they're not a monolith. So I know not all of them do that.
Right.
But the few who do, that's great. I'm just like,
but even the ones that don't do that have a limit.
I don't think, maybe, I don't know. Say more words. What do you mean by that?
Because, I mean, I don't give a damn what anybody says. They can sit here and deny it. It's going to hit the comments, but they expect a certain level of masculinity from you, right? And if you affect that in any way, shape, or form where they have to question your strength, question your leadership, that's when you start losing your position in a sense. So if you're every day you're like, so I don't know, man, I just things aren't working out, man, and I don't know what, you do that for a few days, and bro, things that you're gonna watch that dry up. You ain't getting no more.
Yeah, they're gonna look at you different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why they do that. Like, I wonder if they do that to each other.
Because they're into drive, bro. No, when women talk to each other, it was like, girl, I got you. You know, I get it. And all this other shit. But when it comes to men, nah. That's why, remember, I don't know if I said I think I said on the pod. You need to talk to somebody. Talk to a tree. Talk to your boy. Talk to your hand. Write it in your notes in your phone. But don't talk to your lady about your deep shit. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
It never pans out. It never does. They can't hold the weight of that.
And it sucks because, like, I see what you're saying. There's been instances in my life where that's happened. It's not, again, it hasn't been the big picture. Like, it hasn't affected the big picture because it's a small sample size for me. Mm-hmm. But it just sucks that we had this argument. It wasn't really argument, but slight disagreement where, you know, the person that you share your life with should also be your best friend. I know you might not be able to share everything with them, but it's like the fact that you come home to somebody that you love dearly and you just can't talk to them about anything. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, everything.
Got to keep it light.
Well, I'm sorry, not everything. Can't talk about everything, but like everything as it pertains to how you feel. That, to me, that's crazy, and it shouldn't be like that. And to be honest,
it shouldn't be, but that's just the way it is.
I've been on this path for 3 years almost, and every day that I go through life, I don't really see the appeal of like getting serious
in a relationship. I don't blame you. That's an ongoing thing now. There's this whole, it's called MGTOW, men going their own way, because they're getting frustrated and tired of dealing with women and the way women are now, like westernized women, right? American and any westernized woman. They're dealing with a lot of that independent mentality. They're always trying to be bullheaded, strong, argumentative, and all that. So a lot of men just like, I don't have the energy for this shit. I got to focus on my journey. I got to focus on, because a lot of these women don't want to take the second seat. They want to be equal or better. There's women out here who compete with their men.
In what way?
They just, you're doing good, they got to go do something to do good. You got something, they need to get something. You know what I mean? It's like a threat. Like, just like when you say submissive and you get that trigger reaction, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's crazy.
It's like a hierarchy at the crib. Like,
the whole submissiveness situation is fading as generations go on.
What makes you say that?
At least here in America. Because women aren't being not trained, but raised.
That's crazy.
Women aren't being raised by their mothers to be wives. They're being raised to be independent workers. Get it yourself, girl. You're strong, girl. You don't need no man, girl. So there's no harmony. There's no harmony in the home. You know what I mean? Like, you can't name one ship. Name one. You're military. Name one outfit that has 2 captains.
Yeah.
Name one outfit where the captain has to always ask the subordinates, is this okay? Are you okay with this? Can I do this? It's all right with you? How does that go? They lose faith.
Sometimes they might run shit by them.
You could check in.
Like a lieutenant.
Yeah, you could check in.
Like a captain might run it.
Right.
Yeah.
You check in, but every decision?
Nah.
Right. This is what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
You include them, absolutely, especially if it's going to affect them. But for the most part, there's certain times where you have to make a call. You know what I mean? So
let's flip that then. Do you feel like women struggle to open up emotionally to their man?
Hell no.
What makes you say that?
Because they talk. I mean, unless they have trauma that stops them from doing that. Mm-hmm. Because there are women out here who rock on the same thing, where what they say gets thrown back in their face and used against them, so they don't do it. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's happened, right? From men.
But I feel like with men, though, men do take advantage, though.
Yeah, there's men out here who take that away.
There's some men that play on their trauma and take advantage,
and they manipulate them. Yeah,
right. Exactly.
But there's manipulators on each side. So
look,
you know what I mean?
But when it comes to that, I mean, I think emotionally, when you make yourself vulnerable to whoever it is, like you really are opening up yourself, and you would just hope that the person that you're opening up to, that you know them enough where they're not going to take advantage. Like you're not saying it to a predator, somebody who preys on the weak.
Right.
Because, you know, when you're opening up emotionally, you're being vulnerable, not necessarily being weak, but, you know, your guard is down.
For men, it's harder for us. So how do you say it? Like,
I wouldn't say harder, man.
I mean, life's hard for us. It's hard for us in general. Like we got a lot we got to carry, man. I'm not crying about it, but I'm just pointing it out. Like, you know, there's a lot that comes with being a man, bro, and there's a lot of expectations from being a man. You know what I mean?
When it comes to opening up, though, that it could. I mean, to me, it very well may be the communication skills of that person. Sometimes there's men, and I know a couple homegirls that when there's shit that's going on, there's clearly something that's going on. Like these my homegirls, they dope people. They're very caring, very selfless. Whenever they see that their man's going through something, they genuinely are trying to help them get through whatever it is that's going on. But the man just doesn't open up, because I truly feel if somebody's communication is lacking, that could also be why men struggle to open up emotionally. It might not be a woman thing. It could just be them. Like they're not used to sharing their feelings like throughout their life. You don't think that could be a possibility too?
I mean, I think it could be a factor.
It could be a factor.
Yeah.
Because, all right, so put it this way, okay? I know somebody who got cheated on by their wife.
Okay.
All right. Now, and you tell me what you think. Now, the dude forgave. Well, I wouldn't say forgave, but the dude stayed around. You know, they got kids together, so I understand, which is not always the best thing to stay for the kids.
Got to work for the family.
Right. He stayed around, but he always constantly holds the shit over her head.
That's not okay.
Not too long ago, you know, Shorty came out to me and was like that. It feels like they're more roommates than husband and wife.
Right.
Like she'll go to get past my man's, and then my man's will like move out the way. Like he won't even like guide her. Like none of that. And so it's like, and it's been some time since the revelation, but it's like, my man's, if you decided to stay, why we talking about this still? Like, correct. Why is this an issue?
Correct.
So, but the thing is, every time she tried to talk to him, like, because she clearly knows there's something going on here, but he would never. You think my man's is talking to his boys about this?
Someone that he trusts.
Maybe
his parents, his cousin, some family member, somebody. He's talking to somebody about this. That's not judging.
So it's like, I think that right there. I mean, depending on the mindset, but I think that right there, a lot of it has to do with the communication skills and not like a gender type of thing.
Well, I mean, going back to the situation, do you think that if he was able to bring that up, knowing that they will not argue over it emotionally and actually work their way through it, you think he would bring it up? If he thought it was a safe way to do it?
Oh yeah, because I know the way Shorty is, like, absolutely.
That she'd be safe about it?
Yeah. And that's all she wants.
So
all she wants to do is, you know, she's remorseful for it. Right. Usually the cheater is remorseful, and they typically would try to do everything in their power to like keep the family together.
Right.
And, you know, take those extra steps to fix it. I just think if my man's opened up to Shorty, like, she would be receptive and also implement. So then shit like this don't happen. But if you don't say nothing.
Well, there could be a lot of reasons. Maybe he doesn't want to open it up because he's going to say something he's going to regret. Maybe he's arguing with himself inside, knowing that he shouldn't be where he's at, but he's doing it because of the kids.
And that's the worst thing.
It is. You know, he needs to, you know, the kids need stability and all that, but you can be a dad outside of the home too, man. You don't have to live there or deal with it.
Because they got kids, and the worst thing to do is for them kids to see mommy and daddy, the way they love each other and interact with each other.
It's better off to have them separate and they just have their own parenting time. Yeah.
Right. I don't know. It's crazy when it comes to opening up. It could be a mixture of gender. It could be a mixture of communication.
But going back to men's mental health, you see the position that he's in. Like he's struggling with the fact that he has to be a man and has to hold down the house and protect his kids and his wife. And even though he was cheated on, he's still trying to push past that to keep the stability and safety there for the children. And he's fighting with himself internally to try to like muster whatever feelings he has for this woman. You know what I mean? To continue to do what he does. You know, when you're in love with a woman and a woman's faithful and hits all the markers, you don't hesitate to do the most for her. You don't, because you feel,
even after she cheated.
No. After that there's going to be some work to be done, but definitely they're going to have to sit down and actually go get some counseling. I would advise some counseling at that point, because he's going to have to work on getting past it. Like, he doesn't have to forget it, but he's going to have to forgive it, especially if he chose to stay.
And Shorty, I mentioned that, but it's just maybe that's just who he's always been.
I don't think so.
I do.
I think it's circumstantial, because he wasn't like that before the cheating.
Yeah.
You know?
He was
quiet. And, well, maybe that's something he has to work on. Go see a therapist. Work on it.
Communication, man.
You know? I mean, we keep shit in as men. We get taught to keep shit in as men. There's a level of it where it is, it does more damage than good. At some point, you can't. You know, men are supposed to be hard and tough and silent and stoic. I get it. What we need to be is not afraid of our feelings, and we need to be able to regulate our feelings in times of pressure and stress, and we need to show that we still can be calm and collected and in the moment when things are going wrong and bad. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for that stability, to know that if shit crumbles, you have your head on a swivel and you're on top of it. So that way all they have to do is latch on to you and you be like, follow me, let's go this way. That's what they're looking for. You know, they're not looking for somebody who doesn't feel bad or isn't depressed or isn't sad or mad, or, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you can't verbal vomit on your woman, because they're not equipped to deal with all that, bro, because they need to see you in a light where they know that they can depend on you. And if they think that you're always depressed and kind of weak and stuff, it's gonna affect it. It doesn't mean they don't love you, but it's gonna affect it.
I just find it hard to believe that your partner, the woman who loves you with all her heart, that she just wouldn't be there. Like,
well, think of the nature, right? Think honestly, like, okay, let's go red pill right now, because this is how they break it down. Think of the nature of women, right? Women are out here, like human nature. The women are out here trying to find the best mate possible to breed with, right? We're going to get animalistic. There's things they're looking for. They're looking for healthy. They're looking for strong protection. They're looking for safety, emotionally and physically, right?
Right.
And this is all subconscious. Like, some women don't even know that this is happening, right? Because once you start coming off as weak, their internal system reacts to it. And they don't even know why. They could be like, some women have men that they look at and they get the ick from that man, and they don't even understand why.
I just don't think that if they get the ick, they'd be with the man.
I mean, it depends on the situation. If they got friends and family, comfort, stability, they're not going to just up and leave and uproot everything, right? They're going to sit. Some women will work it and try to figure it out, but they're not going to know how to fix it because they don't even understand why it's happening. It's on the man. It's on the man to be that confident, strong man that she met initially that got her to begin with.
It's on both of them, though.
No, it's mostly on the man. They react to you. Women are a mirror of the man.
You don't think we react to them?
We do, but that's the whole point. That's why we need to strengthen ourselves. You understand? Because women are... I'm going to catch hell for this.
Go for it.
Women are mostly emotional. They think very emotionally. We have the gift of thinking logically and emotionally. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why God says that man is the head. We are the head of the woman, the head of the family. You understand? Because we're able to deduce and to think logically, even in the midst of emotions. We are able to, most men, you know, a lot of men these days need to learn. But most men, you know, God-fearing men, they're able to do that and lock in. You understand? Women have the capability. I've seen women able to be logical, but most of the times the emotions overrun them at some point. You understand? And then they get. You don't understand. You don't ever hear their speech. I feel it's wrong. I feel I shouldn't. I feel that's not right. I feel it's not about what you feel. It's about what it is. You understand what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, and I know both. I feel like both parties. You see, I just said it. That both parties are guilty of doing the same thing.
No, I agree. I agree. Like as far as what?
I feel like you hanging out with your girls every other weekend is hindering our relationship.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like you working every day, 2 jobs. You don't need that second job. I feel like.
But this is where we come full circle. Remember what I just said like 10 minutes ago? Westernized women out here trying to be masculine, out here trying to be independent. They're not taught to be submissive. That's where the whole submissiveness comes in.
So how, as men, and you tell me your thoughts, how so with that shift, how do we adjust? Because I feel like we adjust amazingly. How do we adjust?
So what's been happening is that men have become like, that's where you get the house husband, and some men are okay with it. Some men land there and they're fine.
Only house husbands are the ones with that thing. You gotta have that thing. Those are the ones driving them Ultimas.
No, it's not necessarily that either, man. It's men are finding their way. Basically, pretty much what they're doing is, what I've seen so far is that either they're like you said, you run out of the energy and you just don't want to deal with it no more, or they're putting down firm boundaries and they're being very selective on who they pick to be with, because there's still women out here who abide by that thought process of being a wife and being submissive and wanting to play that role as the rib and the helper, not the lead.
But you could also be a wife and not have to do all that, though.
What do you mean?
You could be like a genuine partner. Like you could be.
How? Okay, no. So here's the thing.
Batman ain't do everything by himself.
Well, he had a Robin, but Robin also wasn't trying to be Batman at the same time.
It became Batman
because Batman died. There's a difference.
His strength, his willpower.
There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like once the role is empty, then yeah, whatever. But a lot of these women are doing this independent stuff because they don't have somebody, or they come across many men who don't fit the role or claim they could and didn't, and they dropped the ball.
I just feel like the best way to open up, it is Men's Mental Health Month, but it also applies for women too. I feel like if the support is there at the home, if it's firm and strong, if the support is there, you should be able to confide in your partner.
You know how you support your husband? This is how wives support their husband. Softness, give them love, give them caring, show them appreciation and respect. Appreciation and respect come way above love, because with appreciation and respect, love will be there automatically. You understand? You make him feel wanted. You make him feel appreciated. You make him feel like he's a Superman in your life. Even though he's down, he will come out of it and will do better. That's all you got to do. You don't have to listen to his problems or find solutions for his shit. He will do it. But what he needs is to know that you think he's amazing, and he's like nothing you've ever had. I don't care if you got to put it on thick. Like, you know what I mean? You make him feel good.
Do you feel like love language also has a part to do with that?
I think love language is a part of it. Yeah,
because make him feel appreciated, make him feel wanted. Let's go there.
Words of affirmation
and acts of service.
Acts of service, yeah. Or touch, even.
Yeah.
Like if your woman's on you and you see your woman like it's almost like she can't keep her hands off you. That makes you feel like $1 million, bro. I don't give a shit who you are.
Is quality time supportive?
That works too.
Do you think so?
Because that's where you just get to connect and you lay, you talk.
But assuming life. Communication's there.
Yeah.
That you can
without arguing, yeah.
Where you can open up.
To a certain level, yeah. Not completely.
While you're spending quality time and you can open up emotionally.
About normal shit.
But if the affirmation's not there, if the acts of service not there, quality time shit, I don't know. Quality time is cool.
You don't even want to be around your person.
Right. There's plenty of times where motherfuckers just be going out just to go out and they don't want to be together.
This is why I say like I can love you to death, but if you make me feel unwanted, I'm not there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. If you make me feel wanted, and you make me feel like, okay, we meeting somewhere, okay, I'll rock. But the minute you shut down, disconnect, go cold, separate, act like I ain't shit, bro, I don't need that. Like I got too much self-respect to deal with that.
Was there ever a time where you had to deal with that?
There was.
There was a time where I had to deal with that. It's probably where I was at one of my mental lowest points. And, the only thing you could really do is get the fuck out of Dodge.
I mean, there was a time when I had to deal with it and I couldn't get out of Dodge.
I mean, it's tough for me to get out of Dodge because of my ex-wife. We had kids.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's like...
That's what I'm saying. And
I'm either here or I'm not.
Right. But at the end of the day...
On this earth.
At the end of the day, when your person's telling you they want out, there's not really much you can do.
Well, that's them, yeah. Because if they come up to you, but typically...
Yep.
When I've done it... So, I don't know. I just don't get it.
But men, like women, for y'all women out there who don't, there's women out here who see it and realize it, and that's amazing. But for you women out here who don't see it, when men genuinely open up and become vulnerable, it's real, bro. Like we love to love. Like we don't love. It's not transactional for us. For most of us, it's
unconditional, man.
It's a covenant. It's there's remember when I was talking about the different types of love in one of our episodes?
Agape.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So remember it's different. Like you got men out here who love their woman so much they will lay down their life for their lady. A man will come in with a gun and knife and take that knife and gun and bullet for that woman. Ask how many women would take a bullet for their man. I wish we did street interviews. This would be interesting.
Well, there were a lot of women on TikTok that responded and said that they would.
Mm-hmm. Okay, respect to them. There's not a bunch though. There's not a lot, or they could have been capping.
No, there's running paragraphs on there, man. Yeah, there's running paragraphs on there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man. But it's true. Do that shit.
Yeah.